Today we're going to talk about the next step in our drawing. This is step 4. We have our drawing sketched out and you have two choices. Choice number 1 is black and white and choice number 2 is color, using color pencils. No matter which one you choose, contrast, black and white, strong contrast is going to be very important. So let's take a look at what that looks like, and we are using our pen and ink. We need the contrast, the strong contrast, so that we can read easily the words and see the images. So in my drawing, I have done some of the words and some of the images so you can see how I have started and used different values and different pen and ink techniques to create texture and value contrast. This is not a finished work. Remember also that we talked about it was really important to have the letters and the images fill the shapes of the numbers. Okay? When I'm thinking about color, I'm also thinking about contrast. So strong contrast is very important here as well. So I want dark against light. Dark against light. Now again, this is not a finished drawing, but you can see that where my contrasts of letters are stronger between the letters and the background, I can read the letters and the words more easily, and that is very important. When we are using color pencils, the first thing we're going to do is break our pencils into our two groups, our warm color group and our cool color group. So that is one very important way that we create contrast. The second thing that's going to be important when I use color pencils is that I mix colors. So if I use yellow by itself, it is not going to stand out. So I might combine yellow and orange to make yellow orange. It will make a much richer color and it will really pop it out. If I have a shape that I'm going to make red, I'm not just going to use red. I might make it red-orange. So it makes the color more vibrant and more interesting. If I'm using a cool color and I want blue, I'm not just going to use blue. I might make it blue-green or blue-violet, or I might have blue-green, green, yellow-green, and blue. So you have to play with the color a little bit. And so when we look at this drawing that I have done, you can see that I have mixed colors to get the shadows on the rolling pin. On the flower pot, I have mixed the colors. It is not just red, it is not just orange, it is not just yellow or blue. So it will really help you also if you pull out your color wheel that we worked on last semester and you have that as a guide. You'll notice here on the mask, I don't just have one value of blue. I've created shadows there as well. Okay? If we look at the letters where I have distance learning, the C against the darker black or gray value of the road stand out. And if you look at the yellow and orange letters where the green in the background is darker, or over here where it's more gray-green, the letters stand out more. So contrast is our number one thing we're going to focus on, whichever way you go, color or black and white. The other two things I'm going to be grading you on are, of course, neatness and craftsmanship. I want you to work on these drawings, and then next week we will add the finishing touches. Okay, so for today, we're working on adding the black and white or the color inside our numbers. And next time we will deal with step 5, which is how to put the finishing touches on the space around our numbers and the edges of our drawing.